Hello everybody, it's your daily report with Angry Tim. We kind of have a rainstorm here today, so I'm gonna try and hide under the roof here, but I'll try and get out if it clears up a little later. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about Trader Joe's $2 Chuck. I don't know if you drink wine, but that was a really popular one. Everyone loved their $2 bottles of wine. But like many things, like the Dollar Tree, the dollar stores, the $2 Chuck, they are now, how many people here? They are laying off 81 workers. This is coming from the Independent out of UK, of all places. So wine company behind Trader Joe's $2 Chuck lays off dozens of workers amid significant downturn. So even the $2 bottles of wine are not selling right now. I don't know if the higher end stuff is selling, but everyone's getting clobbered, all the cheap stuff. They are having a hard time right now. The California winemaker behind the famously affordable Charles Shaw wine. I have a photo of the gentleman here. So here you go. Charles Shaw wine, the $2 Chuck. Announced last week that it plans to lay off 81 workers. The affected employees at the Bronco Wine Company, which filed a WARN notice on February 7, announcing the layoffs. All work at the business winery in Stanislaus County, according to the San Francisco Gate. WARN, W-A-R-N, WARN notices are generally legally required to be filed with the state governments prior to mass layoffs. Bronco Wine Company today announced a reduction in force impacting a number of positions across the organization as part of a strategic restructuring plan to enhance operational efficiency and adapt to the challenging headwinds in the wine industry. The company said in a statement, Bronco Wine Company made this decision after careful consideration to streamline operations and position the company for long-term sustainability in the face of shifting population demographics, consumer trends, and industry headwinds, and oversupply of wine grapes in the marketplace. The notice says that the layoffs were needed due to the current state of the economy and upcoming changes in the company's organization. This action is necessary due to a significant downturn in business revenues, necessitating a major reorganization in operations and workforce, the notice says. The layoffs are scheduled for April 8 and will eliminate a lift truck operator position, a security officer, an IT tech, a seller supervisor, according to the notice. Once the layoffs are over, only 670 staff will be left working for the company in Napa and San Joaquin counties. Bronco Wine told San Francisco Gate that shifting demographics and an oversupply of winemaking grapes were among the reasons for the layoffs. This was a difficult decision, and we deeply value the contributions of all our. Dominic Engels, the wine company's president and CEO, said in a statement. We are confident these strategic adjustments will enable Bronco Wine Company to remain a leader in the wine industry and continue delivering high-value wines to our customers. Bronco Wine Company was started by Fred Franzia and his brother in 1973 after the family's original wine business, Franzia, that's a popular one, was sold to Coca-Cola. In 1995, the company acquired by Charles Shaw Winery after that company filed for bankruptcy. Under Franzia, the company began offering the now beloved $2 Chuck wines. The actual Chuck Charles Shaw never took a liking to the wine or his name being attached to it, calling it embarrassing and demeaning. Prior to its acquisition of Franzia, Charles Shaw sold wines that cost as much as $50 per bottle. Bronco isn't the only winery hurting right now. Wine consumption has been on the downturn, and winemakers across the world are feeling the effects. At least 3 wineries in California, Carlisle, Edmond, St. John, and Vinca Minor, have all announced their closures. So tough business. California is getting hit hard. They got the fires, the rains, they're getting flooded. And now the wineries are beginning to close, and the ones that are remaining open are laying off and trying to stay alive as they lay off people and try and cut costs. So just some news today. Hopefully things get better out there, but it's a tough economy. We're not out of the woods yet. It's really cold. We're getting a ton of snow in the mountains up here, and we've got rain for the next few days. I'll get more videos for you soon. Your friend, Angry Tim.